Hello, today we have our practice on the open air. Sometimes we go out to test our Aikido spirit. We want to see how we find ourselves in a genuine, natural environment and to experience how we are complementary to each other as one whole nature. And of course, we practice techniques. From the SAA instructional video channel, I can see that one of the most popular techniques people are watching is Aikido Garami technique. Therefore, today I decided to share more insight about this technique for you to have a deeper understanding of how it works and how it works the best way. So, your hypothetical opponent establishes a collar grip. At this point, you must always remember that the collar grip is not a purpose, but only the means to reach some other goals, like punching with the other hand, or making a throw, or anything else. Understanding the function of attacking grips will allow proper application and building appropriate qualities of the attacker, like posture, general stiffness of the body, and the tightness of the grip itself. Of course, it's better to have experience in utilizing grips, but for most beginners it is necessary to make additional efforts to understand and additional exercises to learn applying proper grips. Address to the instructional materials of the Academy website for more details on this topic. So as soon as the grip is established, or even if the grip is actually not established, but the opponent's hand is just reaching your collar, you immediately initiate the procedure of escaping the attack line. Timing is essential, but also the mechanics of your escape is crucial. You step from the attack line to the collar grip side. At the same time, you post your arm structure for atemi. You raise the atemi arm structure from under along the attack line. So your atemi arm structure meets the opponent along the attack line while your body, escape. You distract and hinder your opponent with such maneuver. Your next move is adjusting your back foot and propping opponent's elbow at the same time. You post your arm structure under opponent's elbow along their forearm. You need to find this position for the proper control. Then you're ready to come closer and execute with the Garami control. In order to make this movement natural for you, you need to consider how your pelvis drops with the attack line escape movement and naturally helps your back foot adjustment. At the same time, this mechanics helps you take the strategic position for the further technique execution. You would need additional exercises to connect your movements in one holistic mechanics for fast and natural performance. You can address to the Garami lesson number 7 of the basic techniques section at our educational live portal for complete tutorials. As you may already know, strategic positioning is the key. Taking strategic position is the great accomplishment, and utilizing the advantages of the position allows you to lead the system for the best solution. In Garami, from the strategic position you apply the side plane of your center to step closer and perform the technique with the help of Tenkai movement. Cover the grip before stepping up to push the grabbing hand away later and establish the control. let's consider what can also happen when you're ready to step closer for the Garami. With appropriate application, your arm structure does not allow your opponent to pull their elbow down. Your body structure together with your positioning creates a proper effect or leverage that does not allow the attacker to have control of you. See how you can redistribute the push and pulling power of your opponent just with the proper position and your body structure application. You diffuse the common energy. So when your maneuver is successful and your arm structure positioning is appropriate, he feels like he's losing power. And what can happen is that out of desperation, he might keep pushing onto you, maybe to unbalance you and to see what happens next, maybe to recover his position and keep his elbow, and maybe then reconsider his tactics. Or maybe you are just not successful with your timing to create the proper effect. It's a probability, and you need to have an answer to that. In such a case, your strategic position allows you to switch for Nikkyo control. This opportunity is already there. You just allow your body structure to be pushed, and you turn your torso for Nikkyo control. Look, the grip is already covered. Fix it to your torso, gain the angle, and perform Nikkyo. This combination of basic techniques stands as one single unit of the Green Belt Qualification program at the Academy. You can find complete details at the SAA Educational Web portal. Find a way to learn sequentially for the best progress. Good luck!